bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the third down stop. They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. May looking to run. And he'll just get rid of it.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try to figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
You took out a credit card and buy.
The Seahawks will call on Michael Dixon on fourth down to punt this one away.
So you don't, do you? Of course you don't, because your head is going right.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. About 7 minutes drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
Black 40.
Throwing. Love. Now he's going to step up and run. They'll line up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Yellow, 43.
Try to run forward with Jacobs. And Jacobs, I don't think is going to get there, no. It appears they're going to mark him short of the first.
Red, yellow. Blue, strike. Ready?
On fourth down, Love. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Here we go.
Love looking to throw it. He finds his man complete. It's Underwood. It'll be a gain of 5. And it's 2nd down.
Let's go. Right, 95.
On play action. Love to throw. That's taken in by Crown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
Here we go. Here we go. 33, yellow.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. 60 reps. 60 reps.
Working out of the gun. Love. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
On third down, here comes Jacobs. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with exactly a minute to go before halftime. On now is the Packers punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And it'll be Seahawk football as they take over deep in their own territory. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They'll throw with May. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And yep, indeed, the flag is out. They lose the yardage, and of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly second and long. Back to throw now in his own end zone. May looking to run. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down.
Man, I did not try to do that, man. Oh.
Here's another one intercepted. And good field position coming up here. The football at the 12-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Following the interception, Love. Touchdown, Packers. Tucker Kraft, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Packers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point from McManus is good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes the return. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He completes this to Walker. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. 10 yards and a Seattle first down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
From the shotgun, it's May. Repeating the last play, finding Walker. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Play action. May. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So another incompletion. They're sitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving them a lot to think about, a lot of different looks. He seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Ready for the second half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And not a great decision to bring it out there as he's tackled just beyond the 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And Walker has it. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Throwing here is May. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
Let's go. Cut, cut.
Now Love. Here's 3. What about the 5? And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Here's Jacobs. Into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
45.
Jacobs again. Trying to find a lane, but he finds nothing but defenders. Stop for no gain at the 2-yard line.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Tucker Kraft, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Packers use the short field to get in for 6. McManus's point after is good. And the lead is up to 18 now. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
2nd and a couple. Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Second into his prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
Now he's free at the 35. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Kenneth Walker, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. The Seahawks offense staying put out on the field. They're going to go for 2. They're going to try to throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So they do get it. And the 2 points. Now they're back down to a 1-score deficit. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back. So here's an onside kick. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Set, punt. 60 red. 60 red. Ready?
Love now. That's to Kraft, the tight end. They will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Tucker Kraft, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The partner, he has carried them in this ball game throwing the football. All 4 touchdowns through the air, and that's really helped them get this nice lead.
And I know it's a team game, but right now, he is truly the focal point. Every touchdown his team has so far has been the result of his arm. How about him throwing it downfield, creating big plays? I don't know how you slow him down unless you can make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
Able to slither by. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them in the turnovers, they've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Off the play fake, here's May. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Looking to throw, May. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down. They needed 4, he doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
May going to bat this one forward. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, it's May. Going deep for Walker. And this is caught inside the 5. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Ken Walker, he has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Seahawks get a bit closer. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. The risk reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
These Packers and these Packer fans really thrive with the cold temperatures here at Lambeau, and their guys have the lead here with a 1st and 10. They'll run right here with Jacobs. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you stop the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock.
The ball gets bumped up. It's now 2nd and 4 after the penalty.
Down. 10 black. Set.
Here's Love. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Here we go. 50, green.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On the double. Let's go. Flash, yellow, 43. Set.
To throw now. Here's Love. Blitz coming, and down he goes. It was the safety blitz that ultimately did the job, and they're going to credit him with a sack.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up the 3rd down. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? At this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he'll take
That
this
fuck
one
was
in.
good enough, man.
Touchdown. Josh Jacobs taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Packers are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. The Packer offense and Jordan Love staying out there, so they're going to try to go for 2.
Will set up for the 3-point conversion.
Blue striker. Ready.
They'll try and throw for it. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. And, of course, Seahawks on the two-point try had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Here's May. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth-quarter hole. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. To the air, May. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Russell. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. To throw, it's May. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, out back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
From the shotgun, May with it.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
From the gun on third down, it's May. He'll try and do this himself. And he wisely will throw that one away.
About the coverage we just saw break out on third down. Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Fourth down, here's May. He's got his target. That's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Another incomplete pass there. We've seen a bevy of those. This secondary, they've been pretty good, haven't they?
They certainly have. They've allowed the 1 touchdown through the air, and they're going to be upset about that later when they watch the game tape. But other than that, they've been absolutely rock solid.
May looking to run. But his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Packers are going to get the football here at their own 23. Well, just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception, and this is a game that they clearly have firmly in their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their day.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth-quarter lead. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. Love looking to throw it. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And he's across midfield from 149 to the other 49, a gain of just 2.
The The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Strike. Strike.
Working out of the gun. Love. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A big play there. 49 yards. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Seahawks 19. McManus to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points and there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him.
That's one hell of a story, you know.
I don't know. What do you think's going on?
Kyle and I have our passports ready. We're getting one for my mother. With the Kiflin Thomas.
Oh, who'd you use?
Your government.
Okay.
Well, I didn't have anyone else to ask.
Now this is good. When I shit out, fuck you, right?
Thanks. And you're gonna have to get along to this, okay? Please don't get this That's okay. Stable GPS. That's where it's away. In the woods. In case. I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna go to some housing. They can't pay the cash.